Increasing fishing power will make catching fish much easier and faster, and it will also increase our chance to catch higher rarity fish like legendary. So in this guide, I will show you how to maximize your fishing power. Equipping any fishing rod will increase our fishing power by 25, and when you equip any bait, it will increase your fishing power by 100. The only exception is mackerel, which will increase your fishing power by 150. Most of the maps you will fish at will have fishing supply vendor, and they will sell you some bait based on the map you are trying to fish in. But mackerel can only be bought from fishmonger vendors, and you can only buy it using fine fish fillet. And the fishmonger vendors can only be unlocked when you have the local legend mastery in fishing. Antique fishing lure is an item we can add that will increase our fishing power by 75, and you can buy it from any of the fishing supply vendors we just mentioned. Another type of lure you can use is the jade fishing lure, which will increase your fishing power by 100. You can buy this item from the fishing supplies vendor in Dragon's End. Amber fishing lure works exactly the same way, and it will increase your fishing power by 100. And you can buy this item from the fishing supply vendor south of the Mori village waypoint in Ecovold Wilds. And when you upgrade Arborstone, you will also have another fishing supply vendor here that will sell you that lure. But you can't buy the amber or jade fishing lures unless you have the local legend mastery in fishing. The fishing supply vendor in Thousand Seas Pavilion Pass will sell you all the lure and all the baits. And it is the only vendor in the game currently that will do so. This pass is available on the gem store from time to time, and if you are someone that does fishing often, I would highly recommend it for you. I made a guide previously on it, and I will leave that video in the link below in the description and comments. From the trading post, you can buy some food that will have sushi in its name, and all of them will increase your fishing power by 150. The only difference will be the amount of magic finds they provide. Fishing on a full tank is the third mastery in fishing, and it will increase your fishing power by 100 whenever you have any food consumed. So you can see on my bar right now, I have some food consumed, and this gives me the buff fishing on a full tank. So just by having food and having this mastery, I already have 250 extra fishing power. Also, each one of those fishing masteries, whenever you complete it, will add 20 to your fishing power by default. So if you have all the fishing masteries unlocked, you will increase your fishing power by 100. In Seitong province, when you complete the fishing heart, you can then talk to the heart vendor. One of the items you can buy is tips on fishing, which will increase your fishing power by 50 for 1 hour. And it will stay with you even if you change maps. When you buy this item, you will see this buff on your bar, and you will see exactly how much time remaining. When the buff is over, you can come back to the heart vendor and buy the same item again. However, as long as you have that buff, if you try to talk to the vendor, you will not see it as an option. The buff must run out first, and then you can come talk to the vendor. Fishing party is a buff that will keep increasing your fishing power as you catch fish from any node. And every time you catch a fish, you will increase the stacks of this buff by 1. And it can go up to a maximum of 99 stacks. You can get this buff on your own when you have the fishing party mastery in skiff plotting. If you have other people with you on the same skiff in the same party or squad, they will also increase the stacks when they catch a fish, and you will share the buff with them. The exact amount of fishing power you will get from this buff will depend on the stacks you get. I will leave a list below in the comments and description with those numbers in details. This buff can be shared between party and squad members, even if each one will fish on their own skiff, as long as one person in the party or squad has this mastery. To get that buff from another player in your party or squad, just get close to their skiff or jump on board, and you will immediately get the amount of stacks they have, and then you can get back to your own skiff and continue fishing. So for example, if one person in the squad has 99 stacks, you can go to their skiff, and you will immediately get the buff with 99 stacks, and then you can get back to your own skiff and continue fishing. This applies whether you have the mastery or not. If you have this buff, but you don't have the mastery and then continue fishing on your own, you will not increase the stacks of this buff. If you change map instance or change the map completely, or if your skiff despawned or you moved away from it for too long, you will lose this buff. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe and leave a like to see more guides in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next guide.